Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and today we're going to talk about the difference between traditional Cephs and a CBCT sagittal slice for your orthodontics cases or Invisalign cases. And we're going to be doing a little more content shortly on the new CBCT integration with Clincheck 6.0 software, which I've been fortunate to be able to start to use with some of my doctors. Not everyone has a CBCT. It's also a bit time consuming to upload those suckers because they're big files into your Clincheck. I don't know that it's totally necessary, but for a really hard case, it's really nice. But let's not talk about that. And remember, Invisalign is not going to do your treatment planning for you. Just because you gave them a CBCT doesn't mean that it's going to make your Clincheck any better. It's for you to be able to visualize the Clincheck so that you can tell them what to do. And that's the part I want to clarify with you. They don't do anything different. It just looks cooler. And for me, it's very helpful to understand where the roots are, especially like in a case with an impacted tooth or with a really blocked out tooth or something like that. It's amazing. It really is. Good job, Invisalign. But the question here is about Cephs versus slices. And again, I'm going to go back to the whole, I'm not going to tell you what to do, whether you need a Ceph or not, because you need to know your own Dental Practice Act, what's standard of care in your state or your country. That's not my job. Most orthodontists take Cephs on every single patient. Why? Because that's just what we do. That's what we're trained to do. Do we look at them on every case? Nope. It might not even get looked at all, or it's just like just a quick glance just to make sure there's nothing extra crazy. It's just easier for our standard operating procedure, considering we're going to need it on a big chunk of it just to have the team, and we have all the equipment in place, right? Because it doesn't cost anything extra. We're not outsourcing. To just put it in, just do it on every case, and then the doctor later letting the assistant know, I need it on this one, I don't need it on that one. So yeah, we have it on every case. But no, I mean, I'm not even going to go back to the whole discussion because I literally have an entire Ceph playlist, how to interpret Ceph. I mean, so much information. And if you really want to get into the nitty gritty of it, you got to buy a book, man, because that is not my thing. Or you meet with my friend, Dr. Rishi Popat. He is my academic sidekick. So I do the more like consulting, one-on-one consulting on the daily business. If you want to get into journal articles and knowing textbooks and really learning like from an academic way ortho, that is not my thing at all. I'm not going to handhold you academically. I'm going to tell you practically what to do and have it make sense. But if you want to know this stuff like actual lecture format, meet with Dr. Rishi Popat. He makes custom classes for things like this, journal articles, white papers, textbooks, and he will teach it just like you're in an actual orthodontic residency in the classroom portion. So we complement each other. It is, although he's on my website under courses and education, it's a different fee. He does give us like discount to people whom I refer. And we collaborate, right? So same thing. He's really busy with his orthopedo practices, plural. So he does it just as a small side hustle on the weekends and late in the evenings, whereas I'm available during the day, during the week for on-calls and stuff like that. For your actual live patients, not your academic questions. But yeah, definitely check him out. But I do have a lot of doctors. About half my doctors are doing traditional Cephs, the other half are doing CBCT slices. I really don't care. I mean, obviously, if you want to learn, it's better that you do a Ceph because you can get the numbers and you can learn about standard deviations and what to do and what to not do. If you just want to visualize, the slices are nice because I can kind of see, well, are the teeth angled? Or it's more for me is, do I see a curvus B or are the incisors flared? Are they not flared? It just gives me some idea, but there's no numbers that go along with it. So it's really my eyeballs that are trained to be like, oh, okay, this plan is okay, or oh, this plan is not okay. Or it's okay that we flare the incisors. Oh no, we need to tuck them back. We got to add IPR. We need to distalize. We need to pull teeth, et cetera, et cetera. So for sure, I love the idea of a sagittal slice. No, I am not going into your Dentrix to get your CBCT extracted. You're going to have to go in there, get the slice, and upload it into our secure mail portal or use it in one of our meetings. I can do the hard work for you. That's a pain to go ahead and find that slice. But yeah, if you get it from me, I'll definitely take a look at it. All right. Thanks so much.